Here's the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We still have a upper level feature over to our north, and that's bringing small disturbances around it. Another one of those is going to be coming in late tonight and into Saturday, and that's going to bring a little bit of rain and maybe a little bit of that white stuff mixed in. Doesn't look to amount to a whole lot. Any rain amounts maybe up to 1/10 of an inch. Any snow amounts maybe up to 1/2 an inch. Doesn't look to be too big of a deal at this point. And you can see here on Saturday there's the better chances that we're going to see some rain mixed with some of that white stuff. Highs today will be mainly in the 40s to around 50, and on Saturday upper 30s to lower and middle 40s. Sunday, that disturbance moves to our south and east. We should see some partly to mostly sunny skies. Readings still a little chilly in the 40s for the most part, maybe some upper 30s in our eastern and northeastern counties. But you can see that warm air starting to build in from in the west, and that's going to be coming in our direction here as we move into next week here on Monday. With the winds out of the south and southwest, that should boost readings into the 40s and maybe some 50s across the state here on Monday with partly to mostly sunny skies. But unfortunately here, as we move into Tuesday, it's still going to be warm, 50s, maybe a 60-degree temperature, but it'll be a lot more clouds around, and unfortunately a storm system will be in the picture with some showers and maybe a rumble of thunder late Tuesday night into Wednesday. You can see the system here. Wednesday is going to be starting to move out. It's going to bring cold air back in again, so that'll drop our readings likely back into the 40s to around 50 as we move toward the end of the week. And you can see here on Thursday of next week, there's a system that will be coming in across the south, Oklahoma, Texas, going to bring a lot of precipitation there. Could bring some very active weather across the Gulf Coast and mid-south of the Tennessee River Valley. You see that with this next Friday. System and trough is going to be kind of rotating up into the Great Lakes. It's just going to barely miss us with a little bit of rain mainly to our south and east, and maybe with the cold air aloft it could have a little bit of that white stuff again, but it's so close. It's something we're gonna have to watch here, so stay with the Weather Network and we'll keep you advised on that going into the extended period. The 29th of March, another trough kind of digging in across the upper Midwest, the Great Lakes. Another upper level feature kind of hanging back across the desert southwest along the southern stream. And with this cold air, quite a bit of cold air. Looks like the end of March is going to be quite chilly. Quite a cold lamb or a cold lion as the month will end, with a lot of rain and showers and thunderstorms to our south and east. Then we move into the calm and warm April, in this case the 2nd of April. Main flow looks to be to our north. System is approaching from our west, something we'll watch in the next couple of days and week or so. But right at this point, it looks like temperatures look to warm back up heading into April. Maybe 50s and lower to middle 60s possible, but it's still over 2 weeks away, so things can change and it could be a totally different thing we see tomorrow. Satellite image from last evening. We have a system moving across the Gulf Coast producing showers, thunderstorms, a little bit of severe weather earlier in the evening as well. Disturbance over the Central Plains producing a little bit of activity across Kansas and in Colorado. You see that with the watch warning map. A couple of winter weather issues across Kansas, Colorado, and Wyoming. Freeze watch in Oklahoma and into northwestern Arkansas. Flooding continues over the south, and a couple of warnings down there as well. Fairly quiet elsewhere across the country. The QPF looks to be fairly quiet as well, with very little precipitation, as I mentioned, around here. Heaviest across the Gulf Coast, the eastern seaboard, and across the northern parts of California, where they could see quite a few inches of rain there.